I used to be heavily addicted to porn, so much so to where before I quit, I remember you keep going deeper and deeper into the dopamine fixes and you start finding the weirdest freaking videos you have ever seen in my life. But what really made me want to quit was actually my first 2 relationships. The first one, she hated it. So eventually, I would go to the bathroom on my lunch break, she wasn't home, and in secret, I would be watching porn and jerking off. The second relationship, same thing. I would do that, and I would secretly be jerking off and watching porn. And it really, really degrades a relationship like none other. So for me, in order to actually have a successful relationship in the future, I decided after my second failed relationship, you know what, bro, I'm gonna quit this habit for good. And I don't think you guys actually realize how bad this is for you. It's as addictive in the mind as heavy drugs such as methamphetamine, other things like this. And not to mention how poorly it makes your sexual performance. Like whenever I used to have sex and I'd be watching porn, literally, like my penis would be like 80% hard mode, but now we're on diamond mode every single time. So today, it's how to quit porn for good, man. The worst habit you could have as a man. Let's get it. Most of you want to quit, maybe it's trending on social media, maybe some people shame you, like you don't think you should be doing it, and this is why you're going to fail and why you keep failing. If you really want to succeed in quitting, you have to have a solid why, as in why do you want to quit? Do you want to quit because you don't want addictions to have control over your life? Do you want to quit so that you can find your future wife, the love of your life, and you don't want to be a fucking porn addict whenever you meet her? How pathetic is that? Like, imagine you meet the woman of your dreams, you're so in love with her, and she finds out you're watching other girls have sex on your phone, and you're touching yourself to that, man. That's not good. And if she's a good girl, she's probably gonna leave. If I was a woman, I would never date a guy who's addicted to porn. For me, what really worked was shaming myself.
You got me.
You gotta think about it like this. Let's say real life, there's a girl you're really attracted to, you're in the room with her. This guy comes in, he's got this huge meaty cock, and he just starts raw dogging her right in front of you. Just going ham for 30 minutes, you're watching it, you're stroking yourself. Now, let's imagine that this is on the phone. How does the brain differentiate you actually being in there in person, getting cucked, versus you watching the videos? It doesn't. It is literally the exact same thing.
Birthday, you set yourself a challenge, which was that you would sleep with 40 men in one day.
That was my birthday present for myself.
So, anytime you think about doing it, just imagine that. You are literally watching other people have sex. I don't care if you're going to say, oh, but it's from the POV, the gut. No. It's the same stuff, dude. Get out of here. One thing I did that I think really helped me succeed was that I told myself, if I really want to nut, it has to be with a woman. You cannot nut by yourself. So this is actually going to really get a fire underneath you to improve. You know, like if you're overweight right now and girls don't want you, you're going to start losing weight. You're going to start making more money. You're going to start leveling up to where you can easily get girls who want you. But for me, I was actually doing it a lot for the spiritual benefits. So I had this thing where I would not sleep with anybody unless I had like a very deep, intimate connection with them. They had good energy, things like this. Because if you just sleep with these random hoes out here, man, you're going to get their bad energy because they're getting bad energy from all these other guys, and you are taking that energy collectively from all these other people. So you have to be very conscious with who you decide to sleep with. You need to be cutting off all forms of temptation. So whenever you log on to Instagram, I know most of you guys, if you're following all these little OnlyFans thotties, you have all these ads popping up on the websites that you're using. If you really want to succeed, you have to eliminate all forms of temptation. This means you have to unfollow all the girls you're attracted to. Unfollow anything that could just really set that little trigger, that dopamine trigger in the brain that's going to make you jerk it. You cannot get bored if you want to do this. Think about it. Every time you jerk off, when you watch the videos, what are you doing? You're doing nothing, man. You're sitting in your bedroom. You're sitting on your sofa, scrolling Instagram, getting dopamine. The brain wants more dopamine. What does the brain want to do? It wants to launch Pornhub. So you have to eliminate it from the start, man. Do not get bored. You always have to be doing things. Get outside, be more social, meet more real life women, go talk to people, go to the cafe, get out of your house, because this is when you are going to relapse. If you do want to bust a fat one, you want to get girls as effortlessly as possible, you can't deny that being a little bit taller does help you in the dating market. Now, I'm sure most of you guys, you always say, oh, high growth stuff, it's all cope, it's all genetics. Well, it's actually only 60 to 80% genetic, 20 to 40% environmental, meaning you can completely control it. And the number one reason most people don't reach their high growth genetic potential is because they have vitamin and nutrient deficiencies. 92% of you guys, Americans across all social classes, are deficient in basic vitamins and minerals, which will pretty much make it to where you cannot grow taller, because IGF-1, human growth hormone, shuts down and closes those growth plates. So you have to pick up Titan Growth 2.0 on kalosique.com, which has 500 to 1000% of all your daily nutrients, so that you don't have any deficiencies. You can grow freaking tall. And don't forget to pick up Aries Rage, which has Tanga Ali, Maca, boron, zinc, oyster extract, everything scientifically proven to boost testosterone by over 37%. Even if you're not trying to grow taller, that will benefit you like freaking crazy. Don't forget to join Kalos Academy, Kalos Academy, where I have my 3-hour looks maxing masterclass, my 2-hour high growth masterclass, and now I'm working my female nature masterclass, where I will actually be interviewing a real life woman to get the female perspective. So you gotta join now. I'm doing a huge sale on Kalos.Academy. Energy transmutation. So right now, whenever you're retaining, you're on no fat, what's going to happen is you're going to get this buildup of energy. Now, a lot of people, for example, on retention, they don't actually see the benefits because they don't do anything with the energy. You have extra energy and you're just going to sit on your freaking butt all day playing video games, doing nothing. That's actually improving your life. So it's called energy transmutation. So you take this energy from your nut that you otherwise would have blown on a shitty video, and you invest it into yourself. You start hitting the gym on a consistent basis. You want a nut? Go to the gym. Hit some PRs. You want a nut? Get on your laptop, man. Start a side hustle. You want a nut? Go outside. Do something. Learn some social skills. This is energy transmutation. Anytime you get those urges, you have to transmute it into productive things that will actually help take your life to the next level. That's why no fat retention is so powerful. It's not powerful in itself. It's powerful as in it gives you that extra energy, that little kickstart that you need to finally start chasing your dreams. A lot of guys, they start on no fat retention. You have the goal. I'm going to do 90 days, 180 days, all this stuff. This is why you're going to fail. You're shooting way too far just to begin with. I want you to just start, say, I'm going to go a week without busting. You can even start with 2 days if you're really addicted. And then once you get there, set the next goal. But the thing is, in between the goals, try your best not to count the days. Maybe just set little alerts on the calendar, which tells you the days. So first off, you're just like, oh, I'll just go a week without it. Then it's already been a week. Now you're like, oh, I'll do 2 weeks. And then you just keep building and building. Next thing you know, you haven't watched the videos in 6 months or 4 years in my case. And last but not least is going to be the most brutally raw answer on how to quit forever, man. You just have to stop touching your penis. Everyone's asking me all the time, hey Austin, how do I stop jerking off to the videos? How do I quit porn? Dude, you just gotta stop touching your penis. Like, I cannot tell you. This is one of the easiest things I've actually ever done. You just have to stop touching yourself. Go start improving your life. Go do something more interesting than doing this.
Never forget what you are, damn it. Where is your sane pride?
It is a complete waste of time, man. If you keep getting urges, you keep relapsing, it means you do not have enough going on in your life. So come on, man, pound that chest, get off this stuff, stop watching the videos, and go make something with your life. That's it. Subscribe if you're new. I love you from my heart. Peace.